8-yard field goal.
The kick is good.
Well, it was a beautiful drive down the field. Long drive by the offense. They do not get the 7 points, but they're fortunate they do get the field goal try, and they make it.
Watkins is going to start his return. And he's taken down right at about the 29, not quite to the 30.
The Patriots defense comes back onto the field. Did not look so good that last series, giving up the touchdown.
Oh, you know the coaches are upset. My gosh, they ran some of the most elementary defenses that you can run, and they had mistakes by the defensive players. So they coached them up on the sidelines. We'll see if we see different results.
First down at the 29. Sheard has the sack.
Man, this defensive end, Jim, he is some talent. That time, good job, makes the move, shows the speed, and gets around there and gets the sack.
The Patriots with a nickel look here on defense.
Quarterback sees something in his defense he wants to take advantage of.
And he finds Sammy Watkins. Butler's there to take it down. The Bills continue to pass the football, and when they have, they've looked in one familiar direction. Watkins been the top target, and he's been very strong in this game.
The offense, what a tremendous design they've had here today. They've had many ways to get this football to the wide receiver, and he has done a good job of taking advantage of it.
He's now over 50 yards rushing on the day. After running it, it's second down.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
He's averaging about 3 yards a carry on the day. The Bills had a very good run game last week, but it hasn't been the same today. McCoy is coming off a big game, but it's been a struggle for him in this one.
It has been a struggle, but it's not his fault. The offensive line has to give him a chance, and also the defense is playing the run. They're crowding the line of scrimmage. Find something different. All right, coaches, don't get greedy. Be decisive over there on the sideline. Do what's best for your football team. Keep getting those first downs and letting that clock just keep running. You got a big lead here in the second half. Don't take any chances.
The defense loading up on the line, getting set for this snap. McCoy.
Well, I'll tell you, it's getting ugly out here.
It's been over for a long time, Phil, but at least we waited till midway through the fourth quarter to declare it.
Yeah, we've been thinking it for a while, but now we can say it out loud. And look, the losing side, look, you got to go back and think about what you did in this game. The strategy, it was all wrong. And if you want to win another game, you better think and change what you're doing.
Amendova's running this one out. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. Now as we see the numbers, a lot of credit goes to the coaching staff for not giving up on the run game. It wasn't working early, but has paid off late.
Jim, you were right that time. The coaching staff, they've shown a lot of patience to stay with the run game. The offensive line, of course, they're playing better. They're tough, and now they're finally getting it done.
Snap back to Brady from the gun. Second down after the incompletion. Brady's got it in the gun. Intercepted. He's brought down.
It's not getting any better for the offense here late in this game as now they get picked off.
The frustration and the bad play just continues. And, you know, it's so bad the coach can't even yell at the players. All you can do is pat them on the head and encourage them to keep trying.
When one quarterback plays well and the other doesn't, that can lead to a pretty one-sided affair like we've had here today.
Yeah, it has been one-sided, but look, there's always reasons why a quarterback plays well or doesn't, Jim. It truly is a team game on the offensive side, and the good numbers come from the offensive line that played well, and the bad numbers come from an offensive line that really struggled here today. McCoy's trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
The line of scrimmage, the 27.
Second down and 9. McCoy's going to take the handoff now.
McCoy's a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
After that last run, it sets up 3rd and 6.
2 minutes to go before this one's in the books.
We're back. Only 2 minutes remain in this one. The Bills have to get to the 17-yard line for a first down. Could have been intercepted.
Good play that time by the defender. He read the quarterback, got in position, and knocked that pass away on 3rd down.
The kick is through for 3.
Phil, you think that was the right call, adding a field goal? You already had this game locked up.
No, Jim, I don't agree with the call. I would not have kicked the field goal. I would have gone for it on 4th down, and they just rubbed it in there right there. And in this league, people never forget.
And Amendola's brought down at the 21.
The Patriots offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake, let it go, and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
You look at these numbers, and I think you have to give credit to the defense here. They're going against a very good quarterback who came off a strong game, and they've done well against him.
Yeah, it's been a good change-up by the defense. They've done an awesome job in what they've done. They say, we are going to do everything we can to stop the pass. You're going to have to find another way to beat us.
Brady with the incompletion. They face 3rd down after the incomplete pass. Brady's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Makes the catch, but didn't get the feet down. Incomplete.
The Patriots put themselves in a situation where the defense...
Before there's another snap, the officials want to go back and take a look at that last one. There's no question he caught the ball, but there is a question whether or not he got both feet in bounds.
Well, first off, you want to make sure it's a clean catch on the sidelines. Does he have possession of the football? And then once you declare he has possession of the football, let's look down at both feet, see if they're in bounds, and don't forget, you must maintain possession of the football as you go to the ground.
Well, it was called one way on the field, but now inside of 2 minutes, it was a booth review, and the call is overturned.
I think if you left it up to the coaches, they'd like the booth to review them all, Jim, because put all the pressure on the officials in the NFL. That's what it's there for, to overturn bad calls on the field.
They're setting up screen for a gain of about 5.
Arm strength is a nice thing to have when the window of opportunity is very small. Quarterbacks with strong arms can still fire it in there. Nice throw right on target by the QB.
The Patriots came away as tough luck losers last time out, and today has been a problem for them just to try to stay in this game, Phil.
Yeah, it has been. And after last week's emotional loss, what you do as a coach, you come out in the next game and you change tactics to give your team confidence and get them going. They didn't do that. That's why they're having such a hard time here today.
Brady connects with Gronkowski.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive.
They'll go hurry up now. Won't use a timeout.
LeGarrette Blount with the grab. Graham's there to make the stop.
That was a nice job by the offense. It just puts them in a better position. Nice little throw and catch.
Brady's completion percentage, 60% on the day. Second down, 2 to go. Steven Jackson with the grab.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Boy, his head got yanked back the other way. An obvious face mask penalty, and that's a big one.
About safety of the players, too. That's why when you grab, hit the helmet, in certain situations, it's going to be a 15-yard penalty. Don't grab the face mask.
Defense ready in the goal line formation on this one.
First and goal from the 4.
This will be the 8th play of this drive.
Second and goal from the 4.
What a catch. Touchdown.
The late touchdown's not going to change the outcome of the game, but perhaps it's something to build on for next week, Phil.
Well, it sure doesn't hurt. Sometimes when you score late in games, it does carry over, softens the blow of losing a little bit, and it can carry over into practice, and you sure hope it carries into next week's game.
Watkins has got it on the return. And he races out of bounds at that point. That return's good for about 23. A look at Dante Hightower right there. And it has not been an easy day for him or anyone else on that defense, really. They've been knocked around pretty severely.
Yep, Jim, it was all their fault. There's no doubt about it. They got beat physically. They made a lot of dumb mistakes. And when you do those two things together, you're going to lose the game.
McCoy is met after a gain of 3. He's averaging about 3 yards a carry on the day. Well, Phil, I enjoyed watching the game with you, and how about a final thought about that victory?
Well, you know, Jim, I wish I could say the same, that I enjoyed spending these last 3 hours with you, but that's just not the case. But, no, just kidding, of course. Nice win. They got to feel good about what they've done and celebrate a little tonight.
I think I'll see you next week, maybe. So for Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim